Good morning, everybody. My name is Maddie Salinas, and I will be your host on today's BioBits presentation. Have you ever wondered what would happen to the ecosystem if ants ceased to exist? Well, if ants ceased to exist, I would have one less pest to worry about. And second, I wouldn't have to worry about leaving my food out. I mean, that seems great. I don't know about you, but we'll discuss this in today's BioBits presentation on the importance of ants within the ecosystem. Starting off with balancing the ecosystem, however, as small and insignificant as they seem, ants play a crucial role in balancing our ecosystem, from plant growth all the way up to food chains. And a world without ants will lead our ecosystem to collapse. As many of you do not know that ants are decomposers and pollinators. For example, ants aerate the soil simply through the creation of their colonies. By creating their homes, they aerate the soil. That's crazy. And ants also increase fertilization, soil health, and plant growth, as the extinction of ants would destabilize the symbiotic relationship between the plants and our ecosystem, thus creating an imbalance in ecology. Which brings us to our next topic of fertilization and plant growth. By breaking down the soil to make colonies, ants unconsciously aid in the transfer of nutrients by breaking down organic matter within their colonies, and also facilitating the movement of water to the roots of nearby plants. This is exhibited by ants spreading plant life through the ecosystem simply by interacting with plants that produce seeds such as elysomes, which is a lipid-rich structure that attracts these ants. Ants then collect the seeds, consume, and disregard the seeds, thus significantly aiding in seed dispersal just by eating lunch or dinner. And then they play a vital role in our ecosystem, allowing it to continue growing and thriving. Through their tunnel and nutrient cycling activities, ants play a key role in maintaining soil health and productivity in various ecosystems. Ants also promote decomposition as they are scavengers. They are scavengers because they remove the dead insects and decomposing plants or animals, preventing the buildup of organic debris and that could attract harmful pests such as termites. Ew. And then this brings us to our next topic of the food pyramid. While disrupting the food pyramid, ants are so small, but they have a key role in the food chain. For example, as they eat plants, seeds, decaying plants, and animal material, and other insects such as termites, as we mentioned before. Without ants, the termite population would grow way out of control, as you might now know how their effect on the termite population. So, fire ants are known for their aggressiveness of attacking termites, and other ants will specialize in hunting termites. This regulates the population, as there are about 27 times more termites than ants. However, ants are known to be more aggressive towards termites, but there is no set number for how often or how many termites die from interactions with ants. Therefore, ants limit the expansion of the termite area and population, especially in areas that lack pesticides. While the main plant that ants eat is honeydew, they are attracted to the sweet substance produced by aphids, and they also tend to eat nectar and pollen from flowers, thus aiding in plantation on accident, simply because they're hungry. And then other predators that eat ants, so higher up in the food chain, for example, anteaters and hummingbirds, they would struggle to find food without ants in the ecosystem. So, wrapping this up, we come to the end of our discussion, and we have learned that even the smallest insects will have a drastic effect on the ecosystem, as ants play a major part from fertilizing soil and dispersing seeds to controlling pest populations. As we've learned, everything has a role and everything has a value to this world. It's our world. So, from now on, I challenge you that the next time you think of killing an ant, think twice, as that ant might be holding the ecosystem together. Thank you for your time.